Alright guys, apart from image, audio, video, there is another form of media that can be embedded inside our page. Actually, we can embed another HTML page within our current page, and to do so, iframe tag is used. That is known as inline frame. The inline frame element allows us to embed another HTML page within our current page. Mainly the iframe tag or iframe element is used to embed media from external websites like YouTube, Google Maps, etc. So here we will learn how we can embed a YouTube video or Google Maps inside our page using inline frames. So to experiment inline frames, here I have taken one index.html file with a standard HTML document, and inside the style.css file we have our few normal styles, and if we look at our page here, that looks something like this. Now let's experiment our inline frames. Now here inside the HTML document, after h1 tag we will add one iframe tag. So now first of all we will experiment with YouTube video. So here we have one video, that is ducks. Actually there are different websites which allows us to upload our video, and then we can embed that particular video inside our page, for example YouTube or Vimeo. So here right now we are using YouTube. So when you play any video inside YouTube or open any video inside YouTube, you find different options. On the right side here we have one option that you can see is share button. Now if we click the share button here, we get different options. So if you want to share on Facebook, Twitter, blog, or etc. At the very beginning we have one option that is embed. Now if we click this embed option, we find one iframe tag here. So this is the iframe tag which we will copy and then paste it inside the HTML document. So once we paste this iframe tag inside the HTML document, then we can see this particular video inside our page. This is actually a normal HTML tag. Iframe is a normal HTML tag. So let's copy this iframe tag from here, and then let's go to our page here. After the h1 tag, let's paste our iframe tag. Now save it, go to our page here, then give it a refresh. Okay, here we have that YouTube video that we have embedded inside our page using iframe tag with different attributes. So here we have width attribute, height attribute. Using this width and height we can resize the video, and src attribute accept the path of the video, and there are few other attributes also. Now let's play our video inside our page. It takes time because it is fetching the data or information from YouTube, so it will take time. Alright guys, so this is how we can embed a video inside our page using iframe tag from the YouTube or from the Vimeo. Now let's experiment how we can embed a Google map inside our page. So for that purpose, let's go to maps.google.com. So here we have maps.google.com. Let it open. Now whatever the map we want to embed inside our page, we can search for that particular map. So let's search for alt campus here. So here we have this alt campus map. Now if we want to embed this particular map inside our page, how we can do that? So Google Maps provide different options. Here we can see here is the information about the alt campus, then there are few options: direction, save, nearby, send to your phone, these locations. So there is at the end here we have one option that is share. Now let's click this share button here. Once we click the share button here we can find link. So if you want to share with someone, we can copy this link and send it. We can share with Facebook, Twitter, etc. but here is one more option, that is embed a map. So we can see this option, embed a map. Once we click that embed a map, we get a option of iframe tag. So here we can find this, there is a button here to copy the HTML tag. This is again a normal HTML tag. So if we copy this HTML tag from here and paste it inside our HTML document, then we can see that particular map inside our page. So I have already copied the HTML tag here. Now let's go to our page and paste this iframe tag. So here we have that iframe tag Google map. Now save it, go to our page here, then give it a refresh. Let's see what comes. Alright, so here we have our Google map. By default, this iframe tag is the inline level element, so that's why we can see these two iframe tag are coming in a single line. This iframe tag is for the video, this iframe tag is for the map. So here we have. Alright guys, so this is how we use inline frames or iframe tag inside our HTML document to embed a map or YouTube video, etc. By default, the iframe element comes with few default styles like border, width, height, etc. As you can see, the YouTube video here that we have embedded is having some width and height, that's the default styles, and similarly Google Maps is also having default styles. Actually, the iframe tags comes with few set of attributes by default, such as width, here we can see width, height, frame border, etc. And these all things can be used to style the iframe elements. So that's why as we are having some width and height, we can see the map is having some width and height. Similarly, here also to the video, there is some width and height, so that's why we can see some height and width to this video. And we can also style our iframe element or iframe tag using CSS. So we can target our iframe element, or we can apply normal classes on these elements, then target those elements inside our CSS. So I am using just iframe. Let's define width, say 1200 px, and we'll say some height also, let's say 600 px. Now let's see, give it a refresh. Here we have, so this is the 1200 width for the YouTube video as well as height 600, similarly for the Google map. Alright guys, so this is all about inline frames or iframe tag that can be used to embed another HTML page or another type of media content inside our page.